Alright, so today I'm going to be putting together this Tech bed. I might have said the brand wrong, but that's just the way I pronounce it. So I'm going to be putting together this bed. It looks like it is put together in 6 very simple steps, and these are kind of my pieces right here. You can already see some of the stuff is prefabricated, which is really nice because it's just less stuff that I have to do while I'm putting it together. So first thing I'm going to do is, this is my hardware kit. They sent everything that you'll need to put together. I'll be using my screwdriver, my drill, and stuff like that just because it makes it a little bit quicker for me. But the first step looks like it's going to be to go ahead and put these in and use the E-bolts, or the E-screws. So let me go ahead and find them right here. This is it. So just going to peel this back. There we go. Very simple to peel back. And then it's this one right here. So you go, and there's these little things right here on the bottom. You just pull those out. So there's actually little red strips that you're supposed to use, but I didn't know that because I got ahead of myself. So I'm just going to use like a flathead just to get these out. I guess they use this just so nothing can get inside of it whenever it ships. And then I'm just going to flip this around to the back. Alright. So now you just line these screws up. So this one will go in here. Right? No. This one will go on this side. And then the other one will go on the other. Where's that? Right here. So let me go ahead, hook this one through. Now I'm going to put these screws in. So let me go ahead. What size am I going to be using for these? There we go. All right. Number one. It honestly looks like this thing's not going to be a ton of different pieces to put together, which is good. Looks like it's going to be very simple. Alright, so take all that. And now that was already step 1. Step 2 is we're going to get these out. And these are already prefabricated also. Just going to pull these out. And these are going to go on the ends of the bed. So these like little U-shaped things, they're actually for these slats. These slats are going to go across, so they're just going to put in right there. So that's kind of how you can tell which one goes on what side. So got that one right there. And then this one's going to go on this side. I'm going to be sneezing a lot in this video probably. Jeez. All right. Now we're going to be putting the F. All right, where's it at? So these are the nuts. So we have these nuts that we're actually going to go and put on. Go ahead and pull these bolts out. Alright, so we're going to be putting in these nuts with the screws, it looks like. Oh wait, we just pulled those out. And then we're going to be using the washers. So I kind of usually do these videos so that you can, 1, see how long it takes to actually put this stuff together, and 2, so you can see how easy it is. 1 sec. I'm going to grab something from over here. All right, back. Let me make sure the mic's on. Yeah, it is. All right. Sorry, it's allergy season, so, you know, I'm getting sneezes. All right. And now it looks like this just goes up right in here. Let me make sure. Sometimes I get ahead of myself in these directions. Yep, that's it. So, oh wait, there's actually a screw also, I think. Yep, there is. So it's these long bolts right here. So the A1 actually goes on top. So if I was you, and my experience of doing these is, sometimes these can be kind of a pain to actually put on. The easiest way to do it is if you go and you put the bolt in first, because I've definitely had my fair share of messing this up. There we go. So we've straightened that one up. So now we're going to go take these nuts and this, line it up, and then boom, boom. I go ahead and grab this thing to hold it still. Alright, let me grab my screwdriver. There we go. So if you watch this video before you put it together or while you're putting it together, that is the easiest way to do that part right there. It has taken me a while of doing that to learn that, because usually that part used to take me forever. So that is definitely the simplest way to do that right there. So now let's come do it on the other side. There we go. And then our bolt. Get that. And now I'm going to put the bolt through right here. There we go. I'm telling you, that's the quickest that I've ever done that right there. I used to, like last time I did this, I literally rage quit. And I had to come back to it. Alright, so now we're going to go down to this side and do it down here. So now we got this side we can do it on. We're just doing the same thing. It'll probably be a bit easier just because it's not actually backed up over there. So let me get it. Let me show you. So here we go. Let me go ahead and get my bolt. I think that they actually give you an extra bolt for every single thing that you do. I could be wrong. I'll tell you at the end if I'm right. But I think that they potentially do. this bolt. Oh, thank you. Trying to line it up. There we go. And got that one in. I want to go down here and do the same thing. And then I've also been holding it with this hex key every time I actually do it. There we go. Got that in. So now we move on to the back. Looks like I put these in. For demonstrative purposes, I'm not going to actually drop these screws in, but you put these in right here and you just drop screws in through it. It's very easy to do it. So I don't think I have to demonstrate that part. It goes pretty quick too. And this one just goes right here in the middle. So this is just going to bolt it all together and kind of bring the bed in and probably just hold it up really nice. So you got that. And then you've got a middle one that you're also going to put in. I'm also just not going to put these screws in just because this part's very simple, but I'll show you. So this right here. You have screws that are going to line up right here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll actually drop one of these bolts down into it. Just so you can see it. I'll drop one into this middle one so you can see. Alright, maybe not. One of these bolts is supposed to go right here, but pretty much you put all of these right here, and then this also just gets bolted in. You're literally just dropping screws down, and it's just all supporting each other right here. And then for the final thing, you go and you put these across. So these are like the slats for your bed, so it actually stays up, it stays stable. So let me go ahead. So overall, a pretty simple bed to put together. It looks pretty nice with the wood also. I like these slats too, because sometimes you get these and they'll stick into the bed really hard, and then if you ever want to take them off, the caps at the end of them will like fly off. It's like this whole thing. It's really irritating. But this bed doesn't do that. They just go in here nice and firmly, but they're not like stuck in here permanently. And there you go. So that's how easy this bed is to put together. Not very complicated at all. A lot of the stuff's just prefabricated for you. You can do it in 15 minutes, you can see. So this is the Yahitech bed right here. I'm a huge fan of it. You see how nice it is. It's got the metal that also contrasts with the wood. So this is also like, it's a nice high quality. like, what's the word for it, material right here. It's not wood, but it does feel high quality right here. So yeah, it's really easy to put together. This right here is prefabricated before it even comes. So is the baseboard or whatever that's called down there. Also, these are already put together. So that's super simple. This bed's really easy to put together. You can do it in about 15 to 20 minutes. A few things I like about it is how supportive it is for your mattress. So you have all these bars right here that run across it, so your mattress goes over it really well. And then there's also a little piece right here. Let me get it. This piece right here, it's actually a strip that you could put down on the wood, and it keeps the mattress from sliding around or anything crazy like that. So it's really cool that they sent that. This is definitely like a pretty little handy piece, because sometimes the metal's slick and your mattress will slide and then you have to bump it back onto the bed. You might know what I mean. I feel like it's actually a pretty common problem. So this helps not do that, and they just send that right along with it. And yeah, everything's bolted down right here, so this bed's definitely going to hold up for a while. And then you still have some storage space on the bottom if you want to put things under there and kind of, you know, put it away so nobody can see it. So yeah, overall, I definitely would give this bedding a really high rating. I really like it, and it's just a solid bed overall.